What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Hopefully this is working. I'm tweaking recording settings every time I do this so that hopefully we find that perfect match. Yesterday was better, but I think today is going to be even better than that. I've doubled the bitrate on here, which is the quality stream. So basically the quality should be double what it was before. Well, actually, okay, that's not quite how it works, but the quality should be better, hopefully. Anyway, we're playing some Jhin today, and as you guys know, like last season, I played a absolute crap ton of Jhin, right? Like I played so much Jhin. I'm pretty sure that's warded, friends. What? If you think it's warded, why would you ever say that? This is asking to get screwed. But yeah, so I played a butt ton of Jhin last season. And he was like who I actually used mostly to go to Diamond with on one of my other accounts. So I used spam Jhin over and over. I didn't really like him this season that much. I thought I didn't actually, to be fair, but I think honestly it was more that I didn't enjoy AD carry, as you guys know. And now that I'm playing more AD again, the season settled down a little bit. It's not as bad. I'm getting better as well. All of those things combined, I've gone back to Jhin and I'm actually enjoying him a little bit as well. So we're gonna play some more Jhin. Hopefully we'll play some more Jhin on the channel, because I do like, if I'm gonna be known for one champion though, right? At the moment, I think if you think of me, you think Lucian, Vayne, or Ezreal most likely. That's what most people say. But I would like that to become Jhin one day. So my cheeky 1% crit rune there, nice. I think that was my 1% crit rune. Jhin one day. So for that to happen, obviously I need to play a lot of Jhin. So let's start today. And we're going to be going for a little bit of a different build. Just Ghostblade into Infinity Edge and then Edge of Night, most likely, or Rapid Fire Cannon. We'll see, but Edge of Night will be really good against Azir and Evelynn, also Fiora, I guess, actually. I think... So you can't QSS Fiora's ultimate anymore, which is a really big problem for AD carries if she dives onto you. Normally, she could dive onto you, right? And then you could just QSS, and it'd be fine. Like, you get rid of her ultimate, and it's not as deadly. Like, she doesn't heal after, which is one of the biggest problems about killing her. But yeah, since they changed that, there's no real way to dodge it, except if I have Edge of Night. I think if she uses it on me without I have the spell shield, then it will block it. Though probably, like, honestly, she's not going to do that, because I'm imagining that it would block the lunge that she dives forward with it, the damage. So actually, even though I just explained that whole thing, probably bullshit, honestly. But excuse my language. Let's go for the Soraka if we ever fight here, but it's going to be a little bit tough to do it, I think. Like, we kind of need level 6. Malzahar is very power spiky 6. Oh, close. I'm just trying to aim everything. Oh, I'm bad. First game of the day, boys. Trying to aim everything onto Soraka just because that's where we have to put our damage if we want to. But I mean, Malzahar is a all-in champion. She's not a poke champion, whereas they are poke. Like, I have a bigger minion wave here, but the problem here actually is Malzahar standing on the left-hand side away from Caitlyn because he doesn't want to get hit by Kate. But by doing that, he's giving Kate complete control of the lane. You see how, like, all of a sudden Kate can just walk up to me like that and hit me for free? That's purely because of his positioning there. I actually don't have... Oh, nice. Okay, double flash. That's good, that's good, that's good. I actually don't have my W because I just used it for poke, which was stupid considering I knew Ivan was right there. Could have changed the CC, but it didn't even matter because... Well, actually, no. I think we still would have burnt flashes, but... Wow, nice. I think we still would have burnt flashes, but... It would have probably got... It would have been a higher percentage chance to get a kill, so... That is actually my bad. I don't want to go. I'm gonna flash in a second if I have to. Didn't think Mouse was gonna flash auto there, so I was gonna finish it off for him. But never mind. That was like a horse noise. I don't know what that was about, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's just push this in now. Get this. Always remember, push it in, because then Caitlyn misses as much CS as possible. Even if you miss CS, I know I say it all the time because I'm bad at CSing, but even if you miss the CS, it's not that big of a deal. Just push it in, get it in there. Look at all of these minions and experience. More importantly, Caitlyn's missing, which is great for us. So, now we're going to go into this. What we're actually going to do is triple longsword and a potion. Here, this is 30 AD, whereas one of these will be 25. So we're actually getting 5 more AD out of this, which obviously with Jin's passive is even better as well. So stack longswords. And then this is just a really common strat on Jhin anyway. It's kind of like how loads of people stack BF swords. If you've seen that at all recently, like I'm going to do a video on that on my main channel at some point when I get a chance. I'm all over the place right now. I'm back to the gym this week, and I finally found, I moved in. I'm kind of settled-ish. I have my new PC set up. My room is kind of set up. So I'm finally back to the point where like everything else is okay. And now I'm back to the gym. So I'm back on my meal plan. I'm back on my gym routine. So yeah. So that's. Oh, by the way, actually, I'll say that in a second. Yeah, that's why you don't do that. Yeah. So I don't know why I told you that, actually. When Malzahar walks over a trap, this is like with his passive. His passive is not a spell shield. It doesn't absorb it. It oh, thank you for the speed up there. Oh, whoa, hello. I think I can turn this. Nope. Just slightly, not enough. There's Soraka heals. Without Soraka healing there, we would have actually done that. That's a real shame. Soraka, the biggest cock blocker in the world, unfortunately. I would have got a kill out of that actually, though. If they had dived there, I think I would have got a kill easily. Maybe picked up. Nah, probably just the one, but still, a kill would have been really nice. Yeah. So when Malzahar walks over a trap like that, I see loads of Malzahars do this. Like they walk over it, blocks the CC part, sure, but it actually doesn't block the trap part, so she still gets a free headshot on you. Like I know a lot of Malzahars just do it, like if they ever play Malzahar support, but. Yeah, you don't actually want to do it, because yes, it gets rid of the trap, but yes, you still take the headshot damage in the face. Yes, you still take full damage from a Q, even through minions. Remember, that's a part of Kane's thing, which nobody really thinks about, is if I stood on this now, even if she fired Q through all those minions, normally it does reduce damage, right? Because it only does complete damage to the first person it hits. First thing it hits. Man, I hate this lane. First thing it hits, with a trap, it does full damage to that person in trap. So, yeah, it actually is not a good idea. As you saw, he took half his health. He wouldn't have even died to that gank, I don't think, honestly. He wants to engage, but who dives in on this, really? This is such a bad gank. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, why force it that hard? Why would you force it that hard? When we're 6, that will be good, because Malzahar can flash ult and it's great, right? But right now, we have legit 0 crowd control. Like, I can ult, obviously. So, like, now, for example, right, I can slow Soraka, and then Ivan can... Okay, well, that's flash down. Like, I can slow, and I mean, get something out of that. That's fine, right? That's good. But because I didn't even have a 6 before, and nobody had hit them, I couldn't even root with my W. Like... We had 0 crowd control. So I think honestly a lot of this actually, this is something I find all the time. This is like a mid-plat game, by the way. The reason I'm playing this account more now is because I don't even know how I showed my thing, but oh my god, I used my crit on that by accident. Azir's actually coming down as well. I want to run down here. Let me get rooted, but hopefully I'm okay. I know we have Daisy here, which is good, but like, I don't really have any cooldowns or anything. Anyway, so, one of the things that I see, supposedly in this account, I'm trying to play on this rather than my gold one and stuff after placements, because I want to get better at the game again. And if I play against gold players, when I swap over to my other account and playing against diamond players, I'm getting my ass kicked a lot more, because I'm used to, like, getting away with stuff on my gold account. I'm used to forming bad habits. So, in a way, it's good to smurf and stuff, but you'll find that if... Like, the majority of time I play, I either record or stream, both of which are not on high diamond accounts, so I'm losing some of my skill level like that. So this is why I'm on this one, but basically a lot of people, they don't think about like how something's going to go. Like that Shen, for example, he doesn't picture, okay, if I do this, Soraka has a silence, Kayn has a net, what am I going to get out of it? How does this work, right? How do they lock them down? So the answer really is like, you bait a fight and then you go when they're already engaged and I can land my W, right? Or you wait for Malzahar to be level 6 and then you go. But really, like, his way of doing it there had 0... I didn't see a way that was going to work. As soon as he ulted, I was like, because I pictured it and I was like, well, I can't see a way that this actually works properly unless he just flash taunts. So, yeah, I mean, this is something you really need to do more of. Before you do something, just picture how you think it's going to go in your head. Like, for example, when I ultied this Soraka, picture the gank. I think, okay, the only way Ivan's going to get in here, really, because she's really far away, is if I ult to slow. Like, this is just little things, I think. But they add up massively because they stop, like... Shen wastes his ultimate cooldown just because... Oh, bollocks. Just because of that. Okay. So, I'm pretty strong at the moment. Stronger than this guy. Has gone double Dorans with a Soraka. Double Dorans is when you're getting your ass kicked a little bit, but like it's a really inefficient item for later into the game. It's really efficient now, like in the lane phase, but it doesn't scale into anything, right? Like you don't buy it and turn that gold into anything else. You're oh my god, really. You're purchasing it for the power right that second rather than the power later. So it's good and everything for like right now. It's fine, I guess. Okay, Evelyn's actually here, by the way. That's why they're still going for this. No reason why they would go for that unless it was Evelyn's here. Yeah, totally. I have Cat here, which is why I'm not that afraid actually. But whose redemption is that? Ivan's got a rush redemption. What? Yeah, normally you get your jungle item for a little bit first. You don't just rush a redemption straight out, do you? But tell me that's not a thing, right? Tell me an item is not broken that you rush it like that. You're careful. We want to be really careful here. I know Ivan's here and stuff. Oh, she's got no flash actually. Yeah, that's good. Should have this now. Nice. I got thingy on my dick though. Nice. So I continue to do it because I don't think she's got the damage. Oh, there we go. Just off cooldown. That might be... That's dead. That's dead. 100% dead. Okay, maybe not. Oh, no, she's dead. I'm going to come back for this guy now because he's still actually very low. And if I get a crit off here and flash on him and crit, he'd actually die. So, I'm going to walk up here. See if she lets me. She'd have to be pretty stupid to let me do that, but... Who knows? But yeah, I decided to stay with my ultimate because I don't think Evelyn's got the damage to burst me straight away, and I did have heal. You notice I actually used heal when I finished my last 4 shots, so... I don't know if heal cancels my ultimate, but I imagine it probably does. I don't know the interaction, honestly, but... I feel like that's probably going to cancel it, right? So, if it does... I don't really want to take the chance. But I thought maybe if I hit my last shot onto Kaylin, I'd be able to kill her, maybe. So, I just did that first and then turn onto the Evelyn after, but... I mean, Shen kind of saved me. I was in a little bit of trouble, but I did have flash. What I was thinking in my head, what I would have done would be flash forward there. Sounds really stupid, I know, but I'm flashing forward towards my Ivan and towards my Malzahar push right into the gank, so Evelyn would have to run away. Like, I don't think I'm going to die there. I'm close-ish to my tower. She doesn't really have any damage yet either. So I think I would have been okay. Let's Ghostblade back to lane. So the reason I get Ghostblade, honestly, this is going to be better in 7.2, by the way. But I guess the reason I get it is for early power. I want to, like, do stuff early. You guys know I'm so aggressive, like, in the lane phase, normally. Or maybe not so much in these videos, but normally I'm very aggressive. I'm always looking for a chance to kill. And this is kind of does that, I guess. It plays into it a bit more. It gives me a power spike now. And also, like, one of the biggest problems I've had with AD is I get jumped on and I can't do anything. Well, this is a little bit different because it gives me arm pen, it gives me AD, which is great for like my Q and ult damage. But it also means I have some more mobility. So if someone dives onto me like Evelyn, for example, I can actually just run away. They're going to die at the same time. So I can run away and use it for repositioning. I actually really, really love Ghostblade right now as an item on ADs. Like, I think it's really, really good. Like, the repositioning and the early damage is solid. You get, like, a good amount of lethality and arm pen on it, like AD, cooldown reduction. I think it's really, really good at the moment. And lethality is getting buffed, so it's going to be even better. But I think there's a little bit of an adjustment, because normally you'd use it in an all-in for attack speed, right? But now you're just using it to reposition, which actually is a pretty decent... Oh, shit. Yo, that Evelyn got wrecked. Oh, my word. I thought Mouse was in trouble, but no, the Evelyn was in trouble. Holy crap. Oh, man. I mean, Mouse support on your team is good, right? It's like Soraka. It's like how I feel about Soraka. Put a Soraka on my team, and I'm very happy. Put a Soraka on the enemy team, I'm not very happy. But, yeah, Mouse support does way too much damage. way too much damage. Okay, we really want that tower next though. Tower and dragon, so we're gonna play up and push them in a little bit, because then we get dragon control and we also get tower control. Oh, don't face check, man. It's not clever, is it? If we all in them, we actually do win pretty hard. He needs his passive though, because what he's gonna have to do is flash ult, and either Soraka's gonna silence him or he's going to get a trap underneath him and that'll cancel the ultimate. So he has to have his passive before he ever fights. Otherwise, like, they have instant interruption for it, which will just not work. Everyone's here. Nice, that was really good. I'm gonna actually focus the Caitlyn here. Normally I'd focus the Soraka, but don't think it's worth. I can get slow on the Soraka though with my last shot. Yeah, because we have so much damage there, we can burst through the Caitlyn and the ignite as well. No way. Actually, was there ignite or not? I think the ignite might have been on the Evelyn actually. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm gonna focus through the healing with that much. I mean, to be fair, he got a gank. That was a 3v3. They just messed up the 3v3. The thing with Soraka is it's really hard to actually force onto a Soraka, as we saw earlier, right? Where Shen tried to force and Soraka just like silenced and ran away. Actually very hard to force onto a Soraka, but it's easy to turn a Soraka gank around, in my opinion. Like, she doesn't really have any crowd control herself, so unless the jungler does, then it's very hard to actually get onto and lock someone down. Like, we just ran away. We just ran away and turned it under tower when we were safe, because you can't really get that close. But holy sugar, he is 7-on-1. Damn, dude, Cat is so broken right now. But yeah, like, turn it down like that, it's pretty easy. So this is something all the time I see, like Soraka bot lane, you basically get a free lane, right? You can't complain because you like nullify, like you cancel out any aggression. Like even the worst AD carry player can play with a Soraka and get like ahead. It'll be fine, honestly. Like, it's really hard to punish against a Soraka unless they really mess up. So you basically get a free lane, but the cost of that is you can't really like do anything aggressive that much. You slowly poke and win out. You see how Caitlyn was poking me all the time? That's all you have to do, right? That's all you can do, really. You slowly poke and you whittle them down, and like we take 100 health trades evenly, and then Soraka heals him up and I'm still 100 health short. That's how you win it. But you just don't gank that lane. Like if you gank it and you get turned around, you kind of like, you can't complain, honestly. You really can't complain. I'm trying to get in range of my W here. Okay, holy moly, doesn't even matter. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna ban Cat next game. Holy moly. The thing is, right, Cat is not that bad if she is behind. If she gets ahead though, it's a whole new beast. Like, legit terrible. When she gets ahead, she just stumbles so hard. Partly it's because of Gunblade though. Gunblade is so broken, and the active adds like, look, it's 250 plus 91 damage on her thingy. So that's like what, 350 damage on. Oh, Evelyn's here. It's 350 damage right now. That adds extra on top of, it slows as well, but that's 350 damage plus, you know, you have the, holy, that burst. That's 350 damage plus the AD and the AP she gets from her dual scaling ability. So it's legit just, Hextech Gunblade is a very strong item, and she abuses it like a mofo. But the active is actually getting nerfed soon, so it's going down to a scaling damage on it. So basically, like, you won't get that full 250 straight away. You'll still have the scaling though, like the ratio on it, so it's not going to be useless or anything. But yeah, I think it's like 175 to 250 instead of just a full. Like 175 to 250 rather than just full 250 straight away. That was brave, Evelyn. I'm just gonna get the tower here, I think. This turned into the Katarina show, but at least we played the lane phase pretty well. It shows you how kind of you should play against the striker more. And also, I think this guy's gonna get a lot better with this build. The third item in this build would be Edge of Night, and with a Ghostblade, like right now, Ghostblade, i.e. Edge of Night, or well, my 4 items I'm gonna be trying out a lot next patch is gonna be Ghostblade, Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon, and Go for the Soraka. Fuck you for playing the Soraka. Oh, I hit someone, but not Soraka. Damn it. The 4 core items I'm going to be going a lot next patch is going to be Ghostblade, Infinity Edge, Edge of Night, or Rapid Fire Cannon. Those could be the 4. 5th probably Last Whisper. The problem with that build is it's like it's okay arm pen wise actually because you have double lethality on there. But it's not amazing. There's no percentage, so you're not going to be great against tanks. You'll probably have to get Last Whisper 3rd or 4th if you're against a heavy tank. Jhin does suck against tanks though a little bit because his damage is scaling with their missing health as well. If they have loads of health and are not losing any because they have loads of armor, you just end up doing no damage. So that's going to be my 4 core anyway. I think it's going to be really good. Edge of Night is going to be better. We'll be back to kind of arm pen-ish Jhin. You could even actually honestly go Ghostblade Edge of Night, and I'd still think that's a pretty good build. Honestly, she's just gonna lunge out of everything. I didn't hit that either. I think that's still pretty good. So we're gonna have to play around with it, but lethality is gonna be a lot better on ADs, 100%. Ghostblade, I already honestly believe that it's good early. I think that you should be using it on Lucian, and one of the biggest problems right now of Lucian is he's like a lane bully, and everyone's building him crit, which is a late game stat. So it doesn't make sense. And you should be building the old Korean build, which Korea still uses, by the way, and still is legit as well. So Cat's just like killing everybody right now, by the way. This is a nice chill game though, at least. Had a little bit of a hiccup early, but apart from that, not bad. I'm going to start to try and be a bit more aggressive in these games. There's something I want to do more, but against the Soraka, like, how am I supposed to be aggressive against Soraka? Like, legit, she's just... I don't know. Like, that Caitlyn, for example, runs up to me and hits me, and I kind of have to respect it, otherwise I am just going to lose the trade really hard. Because she'll just auto me, and then that's it. Okay, well, that's a pretty boring game, but alright. At least the early was good. Even if the late game was a bit poo. Oh well, never mind. I want to see how the quality is though, because hopefully this should be really good. If I've turned the bitrate up massively, but okay. So qualify for a series, nice. That's a good start. 303 is not bad. I don't think I did much damage, honestly. This cap probably popped off. Yeah, I did like nothing. Like, I didn't even participate. We basically just like PvE'd after the lane phase. But honestly, by the way, I think Shen is actually going to come back a little bit. Because of that like bot lane meta where you can turn around ganks like that. It's going to be really good, I think. It's going to come back a bit more. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was mainly just talking about Jhin and the build and what's going to happen soon. So I guess it's still worth an upload. Normally when it's a stomp, I actually don't upload it. I only upload closer games because it's kind of boring. But I think this game has a lot of decent information. The lane phase is still good. So yeah, hopefully... you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next video.